welcome to the New Nation. This is your girl New Beginnings. I am back with another reaction. So today we are going to drop in and see what Mr. Yo EQTV has to say. Shout out to him. He is also a up and coming new content creator. I love the way how he gives his commentary. I love. He kind of reminds me of a sportsman. You know, like the people who does the good commentary on the sports shows and stuff. So like he gives a good perspective. So this one here is says surprise Drake Iceman or JCole the Fall Off album dropping Thursday. So are they saying something's supposed to come Thursday? If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the New Nation. Set your notification bell for every time I either go on a car ride, I go in the kitchen and cook, or if I'm just doing a reaction. Make sure that you like the video if you do like it, so we can keep us in the algorithm. We are on the road to 1.5K subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers so far. I am working on getting out more videos, and yeah. So if you guys would like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is there at the bottom. Without further ado, let's see what Mr. Yo EQTV has to say.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Maul claiming that the album we've all been waiting for is dropping Thursday night, with most people assuming it's Drake's Iceman project that he's alluding to.
Oh, that's cool. I like how you thumbs it up and then the music thing comes up. That's awesome. If it's not Drake, we don't care. We good on that. I guess. Let's see what they're talking about.
But it would be hilarious if Kendrick Lamar were to drop something that day, because honestly, that's probably what everyone watching this video is probably hoping will drop instead. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys think that's the case. But this Iceman rollout has definitely been abysmal, considering a rollout is supposed to create excitement, and honestly, this has done the complete opposite, just sowing doubt and more questions. And Maul, just like academics, both of you guys are alike in this regard. They can't keep their mouths closed with stuff like this. They constantly set these crazy expectations and also telegraph move after move. And what happens when you telegraph a shot? You get countered and you get KO'd, which is what's been happening to Drake over and over again this past 2 years.
I don't really think that there's nothing that Drake can actually do. What only for the Drake Glazers. Like, they're the ones that's literally still in denial and still happy about this shit. Nobody else really cares. Like, I don't.
These expectations that these two keep setting are almost impossible to meet. From what we've heard so far from these streams and the recent Drake drops, nothing really is saying that this album is going to be a classic. At this point, that might only be wishful thinking, and these stands should just set the bar to how about let's make it okay. Especially since most of the songs that Drake has dropped over the past year and a half have all obviously fizzled off the charts as quickly as they made it. And honestly, the way these two telegraph everything, that's probably the biggest factor in Drake going.
Ever since Kendrick outed that man has not been the same. When I tell you, people, this man has literally been playing chess this whole time. Sorry, guys. This is something on my eyelash. It's not my eyelash, but it's itching. But Kendrick didn't play with this man. Kendrick took this man all his whole webbles and just threw him out. Let's go.
Radio silent with them, because it's kind of funny that academics allegedly hasn't heard any music.
And another thing, I seen a picture of Maul. I wonder, is he really that short? Oh, he just to see him, Roy and Maul just disgusts me. I don't like them.
Off this album, which is definitely a stark contrast to when the beef was going on and he was actually premiering some of these records. They're doing more harm than good by announcing stuff like this, and you obviously ruin a surprise drop when you announce it. But common sense and logic hasn't really been on brand for the Drake stans, because they habitually do stuff like this. And Maul, you've definitely been like 0 for 1 million with these crazy narratives and theories. But who knows, maybe 1,000,001 would be the charm. But definitely let me know in the comments what album you guys expect to be coming, if any album is coming, and also what artists you guys would prefer to drop on that Thursday. And these guys will never learn that telegraphing moves is actually doing Drake a big disservice. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video where we have Maul claiming that the album that we've all been waiting for, in quotation marks, is dropping Thursday night, with most obviously assuming it's Drake's Iceman project that he's alluding to. I feel like J.Cole's The Fall Off album is in purgatory, but it's totally likely that he retooled the project after all those events post-apology. Alright guys, here's the clip.
I told him we was getting something for Christmas. I was just a couple days early.
And that was the million swing and miss.
A couple of days early. You a day late, dollar short. Okay, you know what should I?
That I was just talking about, guys.
We're getting something Friday though. Well, Thursday night.
Okay. Don't make me cut that out because you love doing that shit. We all home and you
Thursday night.
I don't like her. She ever since the other guy left, and now she just so outspoken. I don't like her. I just don't like her. Like, she's literally a glazer with them. I don't like her at all. I don't. I like Gina better. I don't like her.
Hey, cut this out.
No, Thursday night.
So you're saying on record, this is the IG clip. You're saying on record we are getting a Jermaine Cole album.
I didn't say that. See? See how fast? Look how fast.
I'm trying to get you to go viral.
I said.
So what album are you talking about then? Is either him or what that doggone Drakeshia? Who are you talking about? Like, why would you say that if you're not gonna say who it is or who it's from?
We're talking about.
If you want to have a job in the next 5 years, these are the AI rules you need to know.
Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna have to get.
And obviously that album is a dark horse right now in the running for what album is going to come out. Given the fact that there has been so many delays, it wouldn't shock me if he were to drop something. But at this point, the perception on him is obviously skewed from what happened during the beef. And we definitely see that sentiment shared by a lot of people online. You go on any post referencing JCole, and you're going to have a few people still bring that stuff up.
I said the album was coming for Christmas, right? I thought. I was just a couple weeks early.
I think you're just thinking this.
Thursday night.
And if you wrong, can you buy me something?
I still owe you shoes from 2022.
I know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do, because we went shopping to go get shoes, and I still don't have shoes.
They didn't have your size.
Girl, you got some shoes, huh? You walking barefooted.
They don't have your size. Guess what? They can order it straight from online to your house.
3 years they haven't had the size?
No. When we went to Flight Club,
trying to do it.
they did not have.
You told me you was gonna text Joe.
I didn't send me shit. I texted him. He was here that week. He had a whole pop up that week.
I was going through some things.
Is this Joe LaPuma?
Right. This ain't even about Joe. This about you saying you're gonna buy her some shoes and you didn't. I don't like people do that. Try to throw it off on somebody else. Anyway.
Crazy story. That guy was my manager over at Finish Line, the sneaker store in New York, at my second job ever when I was in high school.
That would have went.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh, that's when
he does all those sneaker shopping videos now.
I was trying to keep my friends away from me.
Yeah, but I do think this Thursday we get an album that I think we've all been collectively waiting for.
Okay. So you're not
just
saying
open ended. We just get it could be.
We get an album.
It could be Doechii.
I think it could. Okay, y'all may have been collectively waiting for Doechii. I'm not waiting for a Doechii album.
Low key, a lot of people were putting those like industry plant rumors, and while obviously, guess what? When you sign, you have the industry behind you. But she has also worked really hard, and it's not like she hasn't been dropping tons.
Tell it again. I was saying the same thing. Like, you don't want them to push a good artist. Y'all just want them to push bull crap. Like, I don't understand. They can push Drake, and y'all can say he's doing this, but here it is, a woman who literally came out the swamps with what she's doing. It's been there, and now she's just everything. It's because it's a woman. It's gotta be, and a black woman at that.
Tons of music over the last few years, and also opened for some really big people. And we all saw the crowd reaction she got when she opened up for Kendrick Lamar. At the end of the day, you can put as much money as you want into an artist, into a song, but if the public isn't connecting to it, it's just money flushed down the toilet. And at a certain point, the label is going to give up, and we've seen that with a lot of other artists over the last few years.
Yep.
I mean, I'm happy when she drops it, but I'm not sitting back like.
I think the person you're insinuating now, but covering your ass by not saying the name, yes, I think the whole world is.
You might as well say it at this point, dog.
Drake.
We all know who you're rooting for.
Is waiting for that project before probably anyone else. So
I think we get it this Thursday. I was a little early. I thought it was Christmas. Maybe some things couldn't get cleared in time. You know, the industry's closed for the holidays, so things had to get pushed.
Prepare to be sick of me.
My thing is, what if all of y'all just literally, like, this man just played a joke with all of y'all asses because he know he can do that anyway.
A lot of people probably would already claim that they are sick of you, Damaris.
If it's good.
Bitch, sorry. You know what? Sorry, my bad.
She's one of the most delusional. Art is subjective, and you're allowed to love whoever you want to love. But these recent Drake records shouldn't make it an automatic that this record is going to be great. Most people, when they fall off, pardon the J.Cole pun, obviously never see the wall coming. We see it in sports. We see the aging athlete that doesn't realize that they're way past their prime and now they're washed. We see it all the time.
And I ain't even call you your name. I ain't even call you
2026. First time I've been called a bitch in 2026.
Well, on this podcast.
I got your name. My bad. That was
all
disrespectful. I'm sorry. Sir, let's be fucking for real.
know.
It's good. All right, go on.
We don't know. A lot of those songs that was
You can repeat yourself a million times, it still doesn't make it right.
dropped came and went. I ain't heard
This is probably the most objective we've heard Maul, I think, over the last 2 years.
none of you niggas played Port Arthur. What was it, Port Antonio? When the last time you pressed play on Port Antonio?
This year.
Cut it out. He always just played a nigga song. He like LeBron
Well, honestly, Rory seems like the type that he would be playing Cole.
on music. I was just playing that.
Rory just played Port Antonio Clouds and Off Season for me when we were on our way to the Monica concert.
Yeah.
Brandon Monica concert.
And brought back 21 Savage's verse twice.
Yeah. He did just play Port Antonio. That was the last time I heard it.
I'm excited, man.
And that was like 2 months ago.
Speaking of caring what the internet says, I do find it funny when all the comments under certain things are like, they be trying to go viral. If y'all fucking knew how much we don't know the thing.
And that's obviously the name of the game. You're making content because you wanted to get exposure. And this honestly just sounds like another shot in the dark by Maul. But who knows, we've seen stranger things. And like I said in my intro, this rollout hasn't really been implemented in the best way. Great concept with the whole live streaming angle, but it definitely looked...
Yeah, Drake messed himself up with this. Like, he ain't. Yeah. And all these allegations and everything. Yeah. No.
like they were winging everything and trying to tighten it up as they went. There's a reason why we're not seeing any more of these Iceman streams. I know Aiden Ross was trying to claim that those records aren't on the album, but why put that Iceman branding on it if you're going to drop an Iceman project, because all you're doing is tainting it by releasing these subpar records that have just been slipping off the charts.
Clocked it.
Let's actually look at a few of these comments, guys. If it's not Drake, we don't care. And a lot of other people will beg to differ. Watch that shit be at 21 Savage Deluxe. And that would be hilarious. And at this point, it'd probably be smarter to just drop an entirely different project with a different theme. Big D Drake, pause, drop an album of the year, century. And these people's comprehension skills and grammar are severely lacking.
That part.
It's either going to be J.Cole the Fall Off, Youngboy Slime
That part. That's his people. They don't know how to read all right.
Cry, or Playboy Cardi, Whole Lotta Red Deluxe. And I honestly don't know if Maul is that tapped into Playboy Cardi. People need to think logically. Why would J. Cole surprise drop on the 8th when Rocky is also dropping? Like, the date literally also means nothing if it is him. And honestly, a lot of people really aren't waiting on that Rocky album as this person would believe. As an artist taking these long breaks from music, just open it up for other artists to go and take your fans. At the end of the day, time is valuable. It's not an infinite resource. Let's not act like the buzz is as high as it once was. If it is him, it's probably a single. He's going to surprise drop. It'll be January 28th or something. Other than that's meaningful. And the clock is definitely ticking. While Drake is obviously still streaming crazy numbers, with the biggest contributor to that being his back catalog. And honestly, that's for a lot of other artists as well.
I just said this, y'all, right down here. Nobody been waiting for Cheers, and he couldn't, and he could have very much just said the name, because everybody know he's an RB merchant. That part.
But those new records aren't getting any steam, and even the stands that claim that they love those records aren't playing them enough because they're slipping off the charts literally within weeks. Nobody been waiting for this shit. He could very much have just said the name because everybody knows he's an RB merchant. And Silent Reaper, you definitely hit the mark with that one. Yeah, at this point, just say the name, dude. JCole for sure. And I would not be surprised. At the end of the day, I do feel like a huge reason for the delay was the fact that he probably needed to re-record most of it, because the perception of him after the beef obviously soured in a lot of people's minds. And if Cole is thinking that...
He came out with that, after the Port Antonio or taking it to the chin, after he did all of that and stuff like that, and you just literally, like, you just left him hanging. Yeah, baby. Just left him hanging.
That way, then guess what? Now you probably got to address things a little differently if that's the case. This podcast is about predictions, I guess, and this definitely seems like a whiff. Again, like I said in my intro, definitely let me know what album you guys think is coming, or if this is just a shot in the dark. Frank Ocean, good. Let Your Main drop so we can say it's the greatest rap album ever, and then move on in 6 weeks like we do with all his projects. And I can't say that. He has some projects that definitely has stood the test of time. But I will say this, it's going to be a lot more difficult than ever for him, given the perception of him. Just posted this yesterday. Where is J. Cole? If it isn't Cardi, we're not hearing it. We're not waiting for anything else on everyone's soul. And a deluxe version of A Whole Lotta Red would definitely get a whole lot of buzz. Iceman, In Marvel Comics, Iceman is officially gay, not bisexual, following a major storyline where his younger time displaced self
They keep
was
looking it
out
up.
even later.
They keep looking it up because you want to be Iceman. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Later, the adult version explored his sexuality in his own solo series. And the internet is undefeated. But this is canon. It's not Iceman, that's for sure. And Drake has been successful with these surprise drops. It's Drake, guys. A lot of people, even if they don't like him, are going to tune in just out of curiosity to see if he's dissing anybody or just plainly to see if it's bad. And this person is obviously a Drake fan because of the obvious owl in his name. But like I keep trying to reiterate, guys, this Iceman rollout has not been working. I don't think it's Iceman because Drake still has more episodes to do. This probably JCole or Rocky. And he doesn't have to do any more episodes. There's a reason why he's been taking so long between episodes. And as each episode goes on, the time lapse is even longer. And I feel like the biggest reason for that is the public just isn't responding to it probably like they'd hope. They're dropping a lot of money. It's not like these productions are cheap. So you're going to want to have some type of return of your investment. And those records have literally been disappearing after weeks. But definitely let me know what
Sorry, guys.
you guys think. What album do you think is dropping this Thursday, other than Rocky, of course? And that's also assuming that that's going to drop because that album.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. So you guys can go and check out some more of his commentary and go and watch the rest of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like the video, please like it so it can keep us in the algorithm. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the New Nation. Set that notification bell. And until next time, love many, trust few. Always paddle your own canoe. And don't take any wooden knuckles because you can't spin them. Okay, bye.